afternoon, greetings. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, greetings from my side. First of all, I would like to thank Sujata ma'am, right, for inviting me in this fantastic series and being a fantastic host. So this Prerna is all about, right, to give some inspiration or some influential message, right, to the rest of the people. So I'm not that big enough, right, that I can give any prerna or any inspiration to anyone, right? But I will try my level best, right, by my journey, what I am doing, right, since 12 plus years, right, how I started and how it is currently on progress, right? So thank you, Sujata ma'am, for this fantastic opportunity for me to present in front of this live audience. So we'll start with my journey. So I was being born in Delhi, right? In the parents specifically in government sector, right? So they both were working as a service class, and I graduated myself as a commerce student initially. Let me be very clear to the entire audience, right, who is watching, that I'm not a fantastic person in getting marks, right? So it is not a 90% plus. I generally give this every year in different talk shows as well, right? So that I am a very simple, ordinary person, right? Where my journey started in my 12th session, it was around 74%, which was very low as per the current standard as well. It was rated poor, I know, right? In the year when I passed out, right, in 2004, but still I will give you this as now also, right? So it is again being taken as poor marks as well. So how from an ordinary specific journey, right, I moved on to coaching or training 7 lakh 50,000 plus people, right, in a short span of time. So we'll start with a very brief into this, right? So the struggle was starting in the year 2003, where I met one of my beautiful colleague, right, which is now my wife, right? So I met her in school. So the struggle started from there, right? Who gave me an inspiration, right? You need to do something, Mr. Singh. Then only, right, now we can think of marriage, right? In the initial go. So I think there was a push behind, right? That okay, right? I had to go and do something better, right? Or move something out of my comfort zone, right? So I started working hard after that, right? So in my graduation, I scored well, right? So I did my graduation from B.R. Ambedkar College, one of the prestigious one in Delhi, right? So the course what I did was Bachelors in Business Economics Honors, right? So it is known as BBE, right? I did it in the year 2007 and then moved on to complete my MBA and my MN Economics and different other certifications and diplomas, right, accredited to my name. So that was all because of the push what it started in the year 2003. Okay, after that, right, slowly and gradually, I moved on and started my corporate journey. Right, in 2009, I started my career with Bank of America. Right, so that was my first job. Right, where I entered with lot many dreams. Right, so to sit in a fantastic office. Right, and I think I will be owning a particular cabin there. Right, and then will be traveling business class. So this was all a dream. Right, what it actually started with. However, right, it never went well, right? So it was a basic start, right? So the thought process or what we actually think of is very jazzy, right? What it actually is. So you need to work very hard to get that particular cabin, right? So this is what I will love to share it with my viewers. So struggle again, right? But with a vision, right? Yes, I need to travel, right? So across the globe with the organization, helping them out, right? And plus what my education journey was at that particular point, I started training people, right, is in business studies and economics, to name a few. So that was what my journey started in the year 2009, right? So now close to 12 plus years, right, I'm training across the globe, right, in different parts of the world, right, meeting different people, different identity. And how it began, right? So it began specifically after my college. When I started my job, I used to get free time in the evening, right? So I had my brother's institute, right, where he gave me an opportunity, right, to at least start off what my career is, and I'm absolutely thankful to him, right, what he actually has laid down a stepping stone in my life, right? So I had a discussion with him that why not after graduation I should start coaching or mentoring kids. So he told me very categorically, son, right, in case you want to be excellent or excelling in a particular field, you should first be knowledgeable yourself, right? Rather than, because in case there is a lack of knowledge, it is more harmful, right? So then I completed all my degrees, right, what I wanted to achieve, and then started with my journey. So and started from one coaching center to the other, right? So tying up with multiple, right? So that was absolutely on the cash motive, right? What I actually started with, right? So to earn maximum revenues, right? More profits, right? So initially I started with two kids and I used to get around 150 rupees, right? And it was very good for me, right? To get 150. I used to eat a lot, right? Eat a lot many burgers, right? Because 50 rupees was my initial cost and 100 rupees every time you will be getting of one particular class, right? So it was very good as a naive or as an individual, right, who is starting his own career, right? So I was very happy with that. And simultaneously the struggle of getting the girl, right, who actually gave me a vision, right, in 2003, right, was again going in line with that, right? And one more important critical pointer, right, I would like to share is that family plays a very important role in someone's success. So I'd like to share my parents, right, specifically my father, right? So he's not nagging, right, but he's after my life till date as well, right? So after having 7 to 8 degrees plus, right, so still he in the morning today, right, so I was preparing myself for this particular session. So he asked me, right, are you doing something new now? So that is very important, right? By your family, by your parents, near and dear, right? And I think, right, the credit goes to them, right? Because when you are having that particular opportunity cost, they are helping you out in some other things as well. So thank you, my family, right? My wife, who actually has brought this particular vision for me. And then in 2012, right, I got married to her. After that, I started with a very important concept in my life, right? So that was all because of my mentor, Mr. Pankaj Gandhi. I'll love to share his name again and again in different platforms, around 70 plus talk shows. I generally do it in a year. So Pankaj Gandhi is not a particular person for me, right? He's an idol, right? He's a mentor, right? Some uh, times I generally call him as my dad as well, right? So this is only because, right, I am delivering certain sessions across the globe, because he gave me not a vision, right, of one particular center, right? He gave me a vision to how to scale that particular opportunity, right, and excel in my career as well, right? So after my Bank of America journey, right, so I moved into American Express, worked with EY, JLL, right, and now I'm a part of Wood Group, right, so where I'm heading operation excellence for global shared services. So after 12 plus years, right, it started with scratch and then moved on, learning bits and pieces, right? Got married in 2012 after a struggle of around 11 plus years fighting, right? So I will love to share with my viewers as well. In India, there is again a problem of caste system as well, right? So when there are different castes, right? So I got married into a girl, right, who was from a Hindu religion. So that was initially a challenge, but over a period of time, right, so things settled down, right? So and now we are being blessed with twins as well. So after 2012, right, so I will love to share the fantastic story of a book bank now with you all. So what is the story, right? So after my marriage, right, so immediately we discussed as a family, right? So I think that you should do something which is for the society as well. So rather than earning everything for yourself, right, are you giving back to the society, right? So this was being said by my dad, right, and by my idol, that is Pankaj Gandhi, right? So he asked me, right, so can you do something which is out of the box, right? And can you do something which is inspiring for the rest of the nation as well, right? So can you help us build the other parts of the places and build small box, right, what he calls it as building blocks. So then the thought came in, right, so how to start off with. So I went to my brother, right, so as he has his own coaching institute, right, so there was books lying there. I asked him, right, whether the some of the books, right, which is not being required immediately by him, right, can he give me those particular books, and can I give those to the needy people, right, to the less privileged, right? I will not say it underprivileged, right? So less privileged, right, who's those people who don't have those particular opportunities, right, to study, right, or they don't have that much of money, right, to buy it every particular time. So he lended me that particular opportunity, right? I started from 100 books, right, then moved on to collect around, so 20,000 books in a span of 6+ years, right? So in 2019, right, close to ending, so it was around 20,000 books what I have given back to the society, right? So that is absolutely free. So that was a part of my philanthropic journey, right, where I actually met different volunteers, right? So everyone wanted to participate, right? So I never had an NGO, honestly, right? So people said in my organizations as well, right? So this was all when I was doing my corporate job, right? That can we be a part of this particular journey as well, right? So why not, right? So I think this is you people who are the stakeholders, right? And you are the owners of this particular mission. So the mission book bank was specifically to give books to the needy and the less privileged. So after 2019, right, when I actually studied the market, right, so people who were actually receiving the books, I've started to receive some questions, right, not as complaints, right? So what were the questions? So the question was, Mr. Singh, the books that you are giving now, right, in 2019, the course curriculum, right, in India keeps on revolving and evolving, right? So can we get the new book? So then the concept of old books or the book bank, right, was diminishing, right? So then again I discussed with my mentor, right, and then he gave me an idea, right? Why not to teach everyone for free, right? So it will take your time. That's the most important thing anyone can give, right? So you can give money to someone, but in case you can give time to someone, that is the most prestigious one. So I am very, very thankful to all my teachers, my mentors, right, my guides, right, and specifically to Pankaj Gandhi, right, who is one of my idols or the mentors, right, who has given me this particular opportunity and the initiative, drive, right, or an idea, because an idea is more powerful than money, right? In case you have an idea, see, there are so many different organizations, like I will give you the names like Tesla, Swiggy, right? They have revolved it out, or the platform that I'm currently using, say YouTube, in 2005 when it started. See how the expanded version or how it has evolved. So an idea can give life to many things, right? So this is what I would love to say. And then the journey in 2019 started, right, training kids, right? So I was parallelly training across India, Asia Pacific, London, and as well as to America regions as well, right, in different parts of the world. However, then the thought process started with the mission of having 100,000 kids, right, to train them absolutely free, right? How to start with this particular mission, right? I started with one particular college from Delhi University, right, and then moved on. I'm currently on a drive, right, in case someone visit my profile on LinkedIn, right? So every time or every week I'm somewhere in Delhi University, somewhere I'm in Punjab, I'm somewhere in Haryana, Sikkim, Manipal, right? And there are multiple universities abroad, right, from China to Philippines to Malaysia, Singapore, Vietnam, and Nepal have currently tied up, right? And these are absolutely free, right? What I'm trying to achieve my mission of 100,000 kids for free. Why coaching can not be delivered absolutely free? So these can be done by the volunteers, right? So there is no NGO that I'm running, right? So I'm an individual identity, right? So anyone wants to participate as well, right? So they can also come volunteer themselves, right, and then go online, teach people across the globe, right? So that is what I am just giving a social message from this particular platform. So this journey actually started in 2019, right, which I actually conceived it out, right, that yes, we need to do something out of the box. Into 2020, right, because of pandemic, right, we slowed down because the colleges or the universities were not opening across the globe. And again in 2021 in January, right, so we picked up a lot, right? So I visited around close to 13 plus institutes, right, covered around 10,000 or around 12,068 kids across India and different parts of the world, right? And this is what my mission for 2021 is. any university, any college needs any particular specific webinar, right? So I would be happy to address this via my mission. So Prerna is all about, right, inspiring someone. This is the story, right, I would love to share with you all, right? So any particular college, any institute, or any specific village, college, or any particular area, right, where you people feel that there is a necessity of a trainer or a teacher, right, I will be willing to participate as their teacher. So with this, I will like to end my entire journey, and will like to share one social message to all, that hard work is glory. Everything else is theory. So please work hard and get your dreams fulfilled. Nothing can, in case you think that nothing can be achieved, right? So it is not that case, right? So you can achieve everything with your hard work and sincerity, right? So please work hard, not for yourself, right? For the society as well. And please, in case of any particular university, college, or any educational small institute, right, or a coaching institute, anyone requires any particular free class, right, I would be happy to volunteer. And there are multiple volunteers now which are coming up, and they are saying that we can also deliver it out, right? No problem, right? We can go and train the maids, we can go and train the rest of the India and global place as well, right? So this will link up to our UN goals of sustainable development, right? And my organization, I will love to thank them as well, right? So I'm a part of Wood Group currently, right? I like to thank Pankaj Gandhi, right, for giving this as an opportunity that I can participate in different forums and lead it out, right? So thank you, sir. And would love to share with you all that in case anyone needs any particular help, right, related to books or any particular classes, right, so we'll be happy to serve you all. I will try my level best. And thank you for attending this session, right, of Prerna. Thank you, Sujata ma'am, once again, right, for being so kind, right, and inviting me on this prestigious platform. Have a great day ahead, guys, right? Happy Sunday.